G'day, I'm at Bayswater train station. I'm catching the train to Midland, and from there I'll be doing a 70-kilometre ride on the 4 Trails ride through Perth Hills.
Next station, Success Hill.
I've now ridden the 3 kilometres from Midland to Bellevue to the start of the Railway Heritage Trail. This section of the Railway Heritage Trail was built in the 1880s and was the original train line heading out of Perth. Trains can't climb steep hills, so this is a nice gentle slope for 15 kilometres up to Mundaring, the start of the Munda Biddi and the Kep track. I've now completed the 280 metre climb from Bellevue up to Mundaring Sculpture Park, and I'm at the start of the Munda Biddi. The climb was relatively easy because it was all on old rail trail. Just after Mundaring Sculpture Park, the Munda Biddi turns right and the Kep track from Northam joins it. Both trails head down to the Mundaring Weir along an old train line that was built in the 1890s to help build the Mundaring Weir, which supplies the water for Kalgoorlie and for Perth. I'm now at the Helena River crossing. From here up to Mount Gungeon, I've got about a 300 metre vertical climb, which is roughly the same as Bellevue to Mundaring, except instead of riding nice old rail trail, I'll be riding some gravel tracks and battling the pea gravel, so it is going to be a bit harder. It's just after 11 o'clock. My temperature gauge saying it's already 30 degrees, which is pretty warm for riding, or in the last case of the last 15 minutes or so, pushing. The touring route carries straight on and the Munda Biddi turns to the left, and I'm going to take the touring route because it's a lot easier. Okay, so I've just come out of the bush into Pickering Brook. Instead of continuing along the Munda Biddi, which goes behind me on the road past the orchard and then back into the bush again, I'm going to continue down into Pickering Brook itself and follow the Mason and Bird Heritage Trail off the Scarp down to Maddington and catch a train home. Okay, you can see the section that I've come down on is quite rough. It was okay to ride down, but it could be a bit hard riding up it, but it's not for very long. And I'm now on the Mason and Bird Trail on the bridge over the Munda Brook. Now this bridge was built in 1872. It's all wooden, even down to the rails, and it is arguably the oldest all-wooden bridge in Australia. Okay, so 3 o'clock in Maddington train station, 67.2 kilometre ride. It was most probably a little bit tougher than I expected today. It's still March, so Perth was fairly hot, 32 degrees. The pea gravel was still pretty loose. It softens up or hardens up a bit once it gets a bit of rain on it, so we haven't had that yet. So yeah, look, a tough ride, but that's what it's about. Great training ride for the Munda Biddi. Better get out and give it a shot.